Welcome back to another My Hero Academia review. Today is Season 3, Episode 23, or 61 overall. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source. We do not do anything with the source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. Intros are hard. So you ready to jump on into it?
I am ready.
I'm just messing up because I'm all hyped, man. We got the BAKUGO DEKU fight to an extent.
Right.
Honestly, Bakugo wants to fight him just to see what All Might saw in DEKU. Why did he acknowledge him?
Right, this was actually more deep than I expected it to be.
Yeah, and he wants to make sure All Might's admiration isn't wrong, or his admiration for All Might wasn't wrong.
Right.
That way.
There was lots of layers to this, and it was. But I mean, it started out like, why did he pick you over me? Why was my admiration for All Might like not good enough? Which, I mean, I guess that's a valid point. At least, like, it's a valid thing to be curious about. If they both looked up to him, like.
And then he's also blaming himself for the position All Might's in.
That one really hit. I was like, wow. Because, like, I didn't actually think of that. But that's actually crazy that Bakugo's like, it's my fault that All Might is no longer, like, the symbol of peace. Like, that's where I got caught off guard from that. I didn't expect that at all. And even Deku's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
wow, this is some real stuff. This isn't just like I hate you.
Like, I'm the only one that can accept his feelings, so I have to fight him to be able to, help him kind of get through this in a way, and also for Deku to also kind of get through this, because Bakugo is going through how Deku's always been looking at his back, and now all of a sudden he has to start looking at Deku's back, and then it's like, he kept trying to. He was basically a bully, kept bullying Deku, but yeah, Deku always kept getting up, looking at him, like smiling, always being happy, and he looks at it as Deku looking down on him.
Right.
Which
was kind of ironic because Bakugo even mentioned, like, you're looking down on me. And I'm Deku's probably like, well, you look down on me for forever. And he's like, I'm not even... Because, I mean, obviously Deku doesn't look down at him. He's like...
Yeah, he even says he was closer to him than All Might.
Right. And he's like, yeah, I hated some of the stuff you did. Yeah, you were kind of an asshole. But I also recognized, like, just how gifted you were. Like, how naturally gifted. And even how hard he works in general.
Yeah, Bakugo is always working hard. And
it was crazy. The fight was insane.
Yeah, the fight was really good. Animated. Awesome.
Right.
Of course.
Had good choreography. Is that the word?
Yeah, I get. Yes, can choreography be applied to an animated thing?
It
I don't
had
know.
Good fighting choreography for.
Yeah,
I don't know what to.
It was pretty.
The
solid.
fight looked good.
The fight looked good. Wow, we're reviewers, by the way.
Right.
But yeah, definitely.
I also thought it was interesting how, like, Deku's like, my image of victory is like Bakugo. Like, and because even it was even funny how he kind of started trash talking. I guess he's like, "Is that all you got?"
Yeah. He says, like, when I start going towards, like, the victory side, he goes more a little, like, trash talky,
right?
As opposed to
he's like, his feelings shifted from I have to save you to towards I have to beat you. Which, I mean, I'm just amazed how good Bakugo is, because this is, well, two things. Bakugo's a stud, like, naturally gifted. Secondly, the all-for-one power is so busted, because, like, Deku said he increased from, like, 5%
to 8%.
to 8%, which in the whole big of things, yeah, it's only a 3% increase, but it's like what, 150% increase actually of his original power.
Yeah.
But like, just imagine what, because I'm assuming All Might could use that at 100%. That's insane.
Yeah, but it's also look at how insane One for All is too,
Right.
right? Handle that. Um, yeah, and he actually is able to, you know, by keep using his feet, he can throw people off guard like he did with Bakugo and say, "Hey, I can actually use my hands still." And that's actually a solid strategy to use in actual like battles. You're always using your feet. Like eventually, the hands will become
Right.
forgotten
You're
to
like
where he can
luring
just
your
throw.
opponent into like a repetitive action, so they're like, "Oh, I'll prepare for it," and then I mean, Bago got punched in the face
It's
for it.
just the problem is Deku can't use his arms too much because of how torn up they are.
Right.
So his punch wasn't strong enough, which
I was
ends
actually
up
shocked.
letting Bakugo get the lead to win.
Right. I was shocked. Like I was like, "Oh my god, Deku's gonna win," but then Bakugo's like mustering literally everything he could. His little finishing move or whatever he did was cool as hell. Like how he like grabbed him and then used his boost to shove him down. That was
Yeah,
pretty
but
neat.
also it's kind of like Bakugo was like all in it from the beginning. Deku kind of wasn't. And even though Deku at one point says he is going to go all out to, help, connect with Bakugo's feelings, I feel like he was still inherently not all the way in it,
Right.
just because he's not one to actually want to really fight others.
Yeah. It was a. I mean, they're pretty equal.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like if they fought 100 times, it'd be close to like 50-50.
Yeah,
Just
most likely.
well, obviously, I guess Deku could like go super all out and break his arm again to get a for sure victory, but
That is also a very valid statement. But if he were to stick to where he is at the moment, because eventually he'll be able to keep getting stronger, Bakugo will keep getting stronger too, but it's kind of Deku's also got the point where he can just, be like All Might and be above everyone else by
right.
a far distance. Because Bakugo could end up being like that Endeavor.
I hope not. I hope it's a more, because I
Well,
could
I
see
think
them
this
at
is
like the
where,
top.
yeah, where the whole unity is going to come in. Because like when All Might shows up, he's like, you two together would be the greatest heroes. Because Bakugo's got the I just want to win, and then Deku's got the I just want to save
Right.
people. So between the like, if they both could have those
If they
both
could,
emotions at the same time, it'd be fine. But they're like the opposite in that way. Where like
yeah, if
if
they
you
could just like,
combine their focuses, then they're the greatest one hero. But
yeah, like just
individually, they're still
Deku's
held
heart
back.
with Bakugo's like, I don't know what you would call it,
Determination.
determination. Yeah. Thank you. That's the word.
And
Man, that was pretty deep though. How he's talking about like why he chose Deku and all this,
he,
and then
he explained everything to Bakugo. The
right,
whole power, all for one. He's like, it's just so Bakugo would stop kind of blaming himself.
right,
And then Bakugo kind of just, flat out says, I'll keep your secret. And
yeah.
All Might was like kind of surprised, like, oh, I should have been begging you to do this.
But this is definitely the moment where I think Bakugo shifts towards. Well, even All Might said it. Now it's a
The
proper
proper
rival,
rival.
right?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of pent up emotion and like unexplained stuff between both of them, and they finally just laid it all out. They just went at each other 100%. Well, they went at each other pretty hard. I don't know like 100%, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because even near the end, like Bakugo's like, "All right, you were given this power, don't lose." And then I thought it was hilarious how they're arguing like, "Well, I'm gonna surpass where you get." No, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna surpass you.
Bakugo's like, I want to surpass you. And Deku's like, well, I'm going to be even above that. He's like, I just said I'm going to surpass you.
Right.
And I just said I'm going to surpass your surpassing it. Proper rifles. But of
Right.
course, when they get back, race for head. it was warned earlier in the episode, but couldn't, was backed down by All Might to let them basically fight.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? You're still gonna have to get punished. House arrest it is.
House arrest. Bakugo gets 4 days.
Yeah, it's like a few days. But when we see after credits, of course, that's kind of a big thing for Bakugo because he has those classes he's supposed to go to. And
Right.
Todoroki's like, hey, what are you going to do about this? He's like, I'll figure it out.
Right.
The big thing from after credits is, of course, the Deku Bakugo connection where Deku feels like he can ask him advice about his shoot style.
I thought that was huge. Like, yeah, obviously, Deku's kind of like, light in the mood, but the fact that Bakugo answered and, like, seriously answered, he wasn't like, oh, just practice more, like, oh, just get better, nerd. He was just like, this.
Yeah, he's like, you take too long, you got this long, like, build up and stuff like that where it's easy kind of to get prepared every time. It's like actual decent advice.
I want to see so bad them work together.
They're gonna come like a Kakashi versus like in Guy Sensei kind of thing, where they're always challenging each other, but they're always like, and they're like fairly even. And
the day
always giving advice and stuff.
The day they fight someone and have to work together, it's gonna be amazing, because it'd be this long journey of, episode 1. Bakugo basically telling Deku to jump off a building all the way up to like now and stuff.
True. And maybe All Might will be a little more involved with Bakugo now too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, now that you said that, All Might actually brought up a super good point. The fact that Bakugo was pretty much captured and tried to be force converted into a villain, and like he didn't receive any sort of like therapy or anything. That is like the adult's responsibility, right? Because a high school student gets captured, kidnapped, and they come back and it's not addressed in any way.
That is true. Yeah. So how was your experience? Okay, good day.
I mean, I feel like Bakugo wouldn't answer like some therapist, but at least, try to do something.
Try get him to talk about it, see what he experienced, like help him through it.
Right.
Not just, well, that sucks, man.
Right.
It happens.
It happens. Better luck next time.
Don't worry, next time, maybe you'll get All Might killed.
Right. No pressure.
But yeah, that's the episode.
Right. You want to jump into scores?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say it's a 10. I thought the fight was super good. I thought first of all, Bakugo's voice actor, that was amazing. He had a whole range of like angry, pent up, sad, all this jealousy, all that. Super good. But I thought the fight was super good. The animation, of course, was good. The C word that I have trouble pronouncing, that was good. I actually was kind of surprised like how deep the fight emotionally was for both of them. Like I knew like it was like, okay, Bakugo wants to like see why he was chosen, but like the whole I'm the one that ended All Might, and the whole like you were chasing me but now I'm chasing you, and then All Might saying like, well, if you both just took your best attributes, that's what would like the true greatest hero would be. I just felt it finally like turned the page of the Bakugo Deku connection. Like the whole true rivals now. They're pretty much gonna push each other to be better, instead of like have all this angry emotion towards one another. But I just thought it was super good. Like emotionally, the fight, all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.5, but I definitely agree with everything you say. I mean, not too much to delve into anymore. Other than that, it's very, very, very solid, very good episode. And I want to see where their relationship goes next.
Right. I hope it's positive from that here on. Obviously, they're not going to be all best friends, but
No, it's gonna be. Hopefully, they can be. It's either gonna go Kakashi guy or Endeavor All Might.
Right. I hope we avoid the Endeavor All Might. Hopefully, but we'll see.
Deku's always one. Deku always tries to make that bond. You know, even no matter what it's like. Whereas All Might doesn't seem to be quite that way, but Deku definitely is. Where he always wants to make sure he has a good relationship with everyone.
And I don't think
he's definitely gonna pursue it more.
I don't think Baku necessarily, like, obviously he wants to be like the greatest hero, but I don't think like Endeavor, that's not like his goal. Like, I need to.
No,
be
Endeavor straight up. I want to beat All Might.
Right.
I don't care about anything.
I think
else.
Bakugo just wants to get as strong as he possibly could, like through his own way. Like, he expects himself to be a great hero, and he wants to just reach his max potential, I guess. So I don't think we'll have that dynamic, but maybe we'll see.
True. Yeah, or they have their own unique dynamic. Anyway, that does it for the review.
And now it's spiel time.
As always, if you want to prove our admiration for You Isn't Wrong, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought about the episode, what you did, didn't like, read score, anything like that. Again, no spoilers, confirming denying theories, as we are anime viewers only, and plenty of others are. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.